Alright, let's draft Rivals of Ixalan. Now, the addition of the expansion did slow down the format a little bit, but more or less the archetypes remain the same. Let's take a look at this pack. The rare World Shaper isn't all that great. Just no real need to have that effect of bringing lands back to the battlefield, especially as a death trigger. I mean, the main standout is Reckless Rage. Dealing 4 damage is pretty good for 1 mana, though you do have to hit your own thing and it does have to target. But, like, if you did this and hit your Snubhorn Sentry, you're pretty happy about that, or anything with Enrage is pretty good. It also doesn't really commit to any archetype. Moment of Craving is okay, but -2/-2 does get outclassed pretty fast. Gaining 2 life is relevant for a few cards in black and white, but I think Reckless Rage is still just the better pick. If this wasn't here, I might consider some of the bigger creatures like Stampeding Horncrest or Overgrown Armasaur. They're just solid cards, but not that great. But since Reckless Rage is here, we'll go with that. Removal is always good. Let's see. Legion Conquistador would be fun, but I don't think we need to pick that up just yet. Pirate's Pillage is kind of slow for drawing 2 and getting 2 treasures. Kitesail Courier, not bad. Same with Exultant Sky Marcher. Flyers are always good. Dead High Rig Hauler, that's a good one, although it can be awkward where you want to bounce before you attack something. Mutiny is also pretty good. Crested Herd Caller. This is probably what I want to pick up. 5 mana, put 2 3/3 Tramplers on the board. I think that's pretty hard to pass up. And Red-Green Dinosaurs is a thing. I think I picked that up. Because Mutiny, sometimes you only kill one thing. Like, ideally you like hit 2 of their 2/2s or something. I think I want Crested Herd Caller. Yeah. Okay. I don't think that would ever be passed twice in a regular draft, so I'm going to pretend this is not here. I mean, granted, as a Planeswalker, it doesn't do that much, because the +1 is you just put more loyalty on it. And if you have no creatures, the minus does nothing. It doesn't protect itself. But in a real draft with friends, someone would have value drafted that almost right away. If not the first person, then the second person. This is the life gain effect I was kind of talking about. Famished Paladin cares about that. So, Colossal Dreadmaw, just another solid common. It might be what I'd pick here, just to commit to green a little bit more, I should say. I don't want that. Stubborn Sentries are good. If white remains open, I would probably pick up as many of these as I can, just because 1 mana 3/3s are not something to scoff at. So assuming this is not here, I would pick Colossal Dreadmaw. It's just a big beater, hard to answer. Alright. This card's okay. There's another Colossal Dreadmaw. I don't know if I want a second one. Otherwise, vanilla 4/2. I don't have anything that cares about Enrage yet. The vampire's not bad, but I'm not really into vampires at all. I guess I am if I pick up Paladin of Atonement, because this rewards you for being attacked or something. It's not that great of a top deck, though. I think I'm in just for another Colossal Dreadmaw. and that might be the last one I pick up and just try to get lower costed cards to get to Colossal Dreadmaws. I mean, I have drafted a deck with 3 Colossal Dreadmaws before, and won a good amount, I should add, not just lost. Yeah, because I think I want that over, like, Mistcloak Herald or even Strider Harness. Yeah, second Colossal Dreadmaw. Trevor's Amulet for fixing. Spirewinder is not bad. 4-mana 2/3 flying is only okay. It's obviously much better with Ascend. Red doesn't seem to be very open anymore. So maybe Scoundrel if I'm trying to be more aggressive. There's no white in this pack either, so I guess Spirewinder. Unless I want Traveler's Amulet, but I don't think I want it that badly. Yep, Spirewinder. Okay. Let's see. Sailor of Means. This is kind of something I might want. It is blue. If the treasure helps ramp, the treasure also helps for Ascend. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get that. Vanilla cards, not really what I really want. Not in the vampire theme or pirates. Sea Legs looks okay on paper, but I think when you actually play it, it's not that useful. Yeah, Sailor of Means, 3 mana 1/4, good for early game, blocks pretty well. Knight of the Stampede, that might be what I want, although it's weird because green-blue is merfolk. But maybe I don't even just pick up blue cards anymore. But Knight of the Stampede is probably what I want. Again, it's a good blocker and it'll help get me to my higher end dinosaurs. So getting this, I kind of want to commit harder to dinosaurs, whether in red or white. It's a fun little tempo card. It's this or another Sailor of Means. I guess late game this doesn't do that much. I guess it's like a bounce spell. Would I play a 3-mana bounce spell? I don't think that's worth it. Yeah, I think I'd rather get another Sailor of Means. I mean, I might end up just in some weird blue-green dinosaurs deck. I think another Sailor of Means is better than the second Spirewinder. So, Armasaur is okay. Cherished Hatchling is most of the time just a 2/1, but its ability does make your opponent think, like, oh shoot, does he have dinosaurs? Should I block it? And I think I do want things lower on the curve. I'm sure I'll see more overgrown Armasaurs, or things in the 5-drop slot in general. So, Cherished Hatchling. Mutiny Past. I guess if I end up in green-red dinosaurs somehow, I want Mutiny or some colored Raptor. But I think Mutiny's just better. It's just a removal spell. Snubhorn Sentry, probably. I mean, at this point I'm just taking the best of what I see, so that's probably Snubhorn Sentry. Maybe Tide of Conquerors, but dinosaur. Sideboard Plummet. And I guess in case I end up in red, blue, green. Highland Lake would be useful. And that's just a blocker, so I'd be kind of happy with that. Alright, there's another release to the winds that we don't really want. Crested Herd Caller. The second Crested Herd Caller is tempting. I think that might be the best card here. If I was already in blue-black, I would probably pick this up right away. 4 mana, 2/4 Death Touch is pretty annoying to deal with. Yeah, because I'm definitely not in white or black. I think I want another Crested Herd Caller over another Mutiny. Just because this is pretty conditional. Yeah, Crested Herd Caller. Or Stampeding Horncrest? No, Herd Caller's better. There's another lake. There's another 5 mana dinosaur. Sailor of Means, the third one. It's between these two. This card kind of makes your opponent double think how they should block. But I already have 2 5-drops, 2 6-drops. And 5 mana 4/4 is just average, right? So, Sailor of Means. I'll wait for blue to ramp. Okay. I don't want another Colossal Dreadmaw. Curious Obsession. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm doing much attacking. I mean, this would be great if I had like a unblockable thing or a flyer. Traveler's Amulet ensures I don't miss a land drop. I'm tempted to take that. Otherwise, I'm taking like an okay card like River Darter, but I already have 3 Sailor of Means. So I think I just take the Amulet. Fourth Sailor of Means. Shore up my 3-drop slot. I think I am. I'm just taking it. Like, red isn't very good. Storm the Vault. I guess I am getting treasures. But not the card I want and what this deck wants to do. So I think I just take Sailor of Means again. So I have 2 2-drops, including the Storm Guardian, which I'm hoping to not play. But that might be the direction I'm heading in, just to ensure I get to my late game of big dinosaurs. So it does look like blue and green. I kind of have to commit to that now, because blue and green seem pretty open. The question is, do I want the safer pick of Swarm Guardian? Or which vanilla creature do I want? I guess because I have Sailor of Means, I want this. Just things to put out early. I'm hoping not to play it. But if I have to, I have to. It's that or Strider Harness, but this is expensive. Although haste is nice. I guess I might take this, because this really doesn't do anything. Strider Harness or Eraska Philbrack. This is going to trade down. I guess if I have Knighted Stampede out, this costs 1 mana. Yeah, I'll take the throwback. Hunt the Weak. Removal's good. It's that or Hardy Veteran. I mean, I'm tempted to take Hardy Veteran just to have some early things to play. But I do need removal in some form, so I think Hunt the Weak is just the pick here. And there's the Hardy Veteran again, so let's take that. There's the Armosaur I said would come around, so let's take it now. I guess we'll just take Release to the Wind as a tempo card. I don't think I'm gonna splash into red. So Release to the Wind. Plummet or this. This would help me splash into red, even though I said I'm not. But in case I do, I can, right? Pick up some red bombs and I can actually play it. And I guess the treasures help, so I guess I should consider harder into splashing the red. I guess just River Darter here. I don't think I'll ever need to shatter anything, even from the sideboard. So River Darter, I guess I take Shatter now. There's another Swan Guardian and Brass's Bounty. Alright, the last pack. Now it's Ixalan. I have nothing that puts +1/+1 counters on things, so I can't even just put this in. Sailor means. I think I want Pounce. It's Pounce or Blossom Dryad, because Blossom Dryad ramps. But Pounce might just be better. Or Unfriendly Fire. Pounce, yeah, because it's more mana efficient. Like, cards to splash red would ideally be like 5 or 6 mana. This is an okay card. Water Weaver, Water Trap Weaver, I mean. I think of the cards I see here, the ones that stick out are the Archer, the Dryad, and the Weaver. The problem is they're all 3 mana. The Archer, I guess it does ping something off. And reach is not irrelevant, because there's a lot of smaller flyers, such as the Skyblade of the Legion. Blossom Dryad does ramp. I think that's where I want to be. Tempting. Sunbird's Invocation is tempting. Red is oddly open, because Fire Cannon Blast is pretty good. Shaper's Apprentice would be a 2/1 almost all the time. Wayfinder, I guess Explorer's fine. Unfortunately, most of my cards are 3 and up. This is pretty much reliably a 2/2, but that's it, because I don't have any Merfolk synergies. Grazing Whiptail might be the pick, just to help stabilize. I don't think I want the Ceratops. Storm Sculptor is a maybe. My deck is so expensive that to bounce something would be pretty crippling, I think. Because, like, my most ideal bounce is like Sailor Means, but I kind of want that to block. So if like on turn 3 I play Sailor Means, turn 4 play this, bounce it, it doesn't feel that great. So I think I take Grazing Whiptail. It's just a better blocker. Fleet Swallower. I am kind of a ramp deck, so I think I want this card. And milling half their deck can be relevant. I mean, I guess I have the tools to play this. It's this or Siren Lookout. Yeah, I just have a bunch of expensive cards, so, and what 3 Sailor Means. I think I can get there. Field of Ruin, probably. If not, to just value draft, but it's if they happen to flip a land, this would probably be okay. This or Shorekeeper. I guess Stormfleet Pyromancer. The problem is I'm probably not going to be on the offensive most of the time. So I guess to be real with myself, I would want Shorekeeper. If I was value drafting, then Field of Ruin. Yeah, I don't like it, but I'll probably end up playing like 18 lands. Just to make sure I hit all my land drops. There's the Storm Sculptor, or another one. So I guess I take it. I might not play it. Do I take the ramp? I don't have that many non-creature spells right now. And I guess the life drain isn't irrelevant. It's that or cancel. Some white cards are being passed that are pretty good. At this point I can't go into white. So Chalice. When in doubt, take a 4th Sailor of Means. Because I think that's much better than Prosperous Pirates. Yeah, now we just look at garbage cards, right? So I guess Shorekeeper. If I have to splash red, I do have. Like, I'm feeling I don't have that many good dinosaurs. Unfortunately. I just have a bunch of Sailor of Means. Yeah, I don't. I guess I take this if I have to splash red. Like, just glancing at my card pool right now, I'm not feeling that confident. Take the Ceratops and the Goblin Nest Robber. Right, let's see how we did. Okay. So, as far as non-creature spells, we're looking at Release to the Wind. Counts. Hunt the Weak. We'll put in Traveler's Amulet and Hierophant's Chalice. So that's 5 things. So right now let's not consider splashing red and see where that takes us. So let's try to do 18. Oh, I guess with all these Sailor of Means, I can probably safely do 17 lands, especially with Traveler's Amulet and Chalice. So let's try to hit 23 playables. Starting with these Sailors of Means. Spirewinder, Storm Sculptor, sure, and Fleet Swallower. My high-end dinosaurs, which I'll hopefully get to play. Knight of the Stampede, Whiptail. We're at 23, or 22, and now 23. Yikes. So, I do have, these 2 cards that I probably want to fit in. So, because what my turns look like, nothing, hopefully play Sailor of Means, and then untap, play land, play a 5-drop. That is not a great game plan, but it looks like my only game plan. Because I kind of want Cherished Hatchling in, Hardy Veteran, just to make sure I get there, right? So I think I can cut the Ceratops. So I guess if I resolve an early Colossal Dreadnought, I should win very quickly, or they answer it, and I'm screwed. So maybe I cut Storm Sculptor and put in Cherished Hatchling. I don't think I put in Sworn Guardians or Shorekeepers. Hardy Veteran. I guess it's not the game plan, because this would just be a 2/2 blocker. I'm just hoping to draw Sailor of Means and then get something big out with the treasure token. The Chalice will help me a little bit, because that's, I guess, acts as the 6th Sailor of Means for the ramp. Play it on 3, hopefully play a land, play 5-drop. And these are pretty good blockers, I think. So yeah, this would be the deck I draft and build. It's probably not a great deck and probably not my best draft. I probably could have looked into red and white a little more, especially towards the end. I just kind of tunnel visioned onto Sailor of Means and Dinosaurs, but I don't know. Sometimes I surprise myself in how decks do after looking at them. Let me know what you guys think.